Boom Kareem Kabam guys, this is Games Techno back with another freaking video, and this is a gaming news video. So without any BS, the first story of the day is EA is renaming Origin to EA Desktop App. I mean, you've got to be kidding me. That's the most generic name in the world that you could give, your app. Nevertheless, EA has promised a visual overhaul to the app, a faster and socially oriented experience with the app. I mean, whatever that means, faster I get it, socially oriented experience, I don't know, they must be changing some, big features in the chat and everything, in the friend system, whatever. And then, the third point they said is a better patching experience plus updated login process. I don't know what the updated login process is going to do, but from the better patching experience, I suppose that the game updates will be fluider or better when you install them, because every time I update my Apex Legends, I don't update it. I literally have to uninstall the game from my computer and then install it back again, because its update system is pretty much broken. I think it's the Origin's fault and not Apex Legends fault. That's why they're patching stuff up with their app. Though the name is pretty freaking awesome. I don't know, EA Desktop App. Nevertheless, the second story of the day is Fall Guys used to have a cheater island. Cute and cute cheater island, but had to close it. So the game basically, Fall Guys, that is, had an in-game anti-cheat system, which basically matched cheaters with cheaters. So you're gonna fight cheaters if you're a cheater. I think Apex Legends also pulled, this kind of thing off. I don't know what happened to it, but in case of Fall Guys, it pretty much failed. You know how cheaters basically found out a way to work around this patch, or how to not get in cheater lobbies. So basically, they queued up with their friends which were non-cheaters, or some other whatever exploit they applied. But then the developers fixed the thingy. But then again, the cheaters again worked around the stuff. I mean, however they do it, I don't have any practical knowledge in the hacking department of games. So it was pretty much, a fight between the devs and the cheaters. So now, finally, the developers of the game Fall Guys have arrived to a conclusion that they need to update the game with an anti-cheat system. And basically, they've announced that they're going to be using Epic's anti-cheat system, and the next update to the game will be called, I quote, Big Yeetus and Anti-Cheatus, unquote. Okay, whatever that is. Well, let's move on to our third story of the day. That is reason behind the name change of Gods and Monsters. Now, Gods and Monsters is kind of an action adventure game that I heard about from, a few freaking YouTube videos. Now, in the recent Ubisoft forward, I came to know that the game's name is changing to IMMORTALS FENYX Rising. It is spelled pretty weirdly, the Phoenix, that is. Now, why did they do the name change? Well, according to Ubisoft, the game has developed out to be, I don't know, the game has had some drastic changes. So that's why this name suits the game more than Gods and Monsters suits it. But apparently, in the back end, something is not quite well, as Monster, the energy drinks company, approached Ubisoft and pretty much got Ubisoft into trouble, like, filing cases and all. So they wanted to, resent. So Monster basically said that we also are a, significant part of the gaming industry. So you naming the game Gods and Monsters, that's the part, Gods and Monsters. Now Monster, the drink company, thinks that the name Gods and Monsters can be, damaging to their company somehow. I don't know how, but that's how they, freaking basically got the issue to Ubisoft, whatever it is. But Ubisoft, instead of going in a freaking, lawsuit or getting into deep trouble, or even, spending the freaking money while fighting with Monster or whatever, they were just like, F it, let's just freaking change the game's name. I don't know. We officially don't know what is the truth and what isn't, but that's basically it. Now, the fourth and the final story of the day is a pretty sad one, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, a pretty sad one. Personal information of over 100,000 accounts got accidentally leaked by RAZER. I mean, is it sad or is it like freaking dumb of RAZER? I mean, so many companies have done this bullshit that it's not even, pathetic anymore. It's like stupid. Now, a cybersecurity consultant, whose name I cannot pronounce, I'm sorry for that, notified RAZER of a breach. Now, they, basically notified RAZER that their company has a freaking, or, their website or whatever, from wherever the data got leaked, has a freaking problems and they should fix it. But the non-technical staff dealt with the problem for 3 freaking weeks. When there was a technical issue, the non-technical staff dealt with the issue for 3 freaking weeks, and then they passed on to the right people that resolved the issue on September 9th of 2020, when the issue was reported on August 18. I mean, that's like a little less than a month. They took their sweet little time, that's all I'm trying to say here. Though RAZER claims that pretty much should be saying the truth here, that only the shipping info was leaked. That includes, name, phone number, address, emails, etc., etc. And no quote-unquote sensitive data got leaked. So basically no credit card or debit card information got leaked, so you ain't gonna be scammed out of your money or whatever the case may be. RAZER also apologized, which is a pretty good thing because they did a mistake and they apologized. Funky stuff. But, the original cybersecurity consultant that reported the freaking issue to RAZER says that you should be careful if you have a RAZER account or have made purchases from RAZER in the past. You should be aware that some emails can be sent to you by some fishy people. I mean, claiming that they are RAZER or whatever, or claiming that they are some brand, and sending you some phishing links. If you don't know what phishing is, just make a Google search. So pretty much they can scam you. So if you have a RAZER account and you get some fishy emails, don't trust them. Basically, that's what it is. That was all for today's video, guys. I don't know what am I doing on my channel, but like, this is what I'm doing now. So I mean, I just might change the whole plan in the next video, and I may never touch gaming news again. But yeah, bye bye. And I'm getting a call.